Hi guys, so I just want to give a little context for this interview that I'm about to show you guys with Dr. Morse. I'm currently working on detoxing some scalp psoriasis and some arthritis out of my body, and Dr. Morse has been tremendous in pointing me in the right direction with how I can do that. I hope you enjoyed this interview, and if you want to be a part of my healing journey and get an inside look at the things I'm doing to clear my skin, to detoxify and regenerate every part of my body, tune into my channel, Rob Wild on YouTube, and there should be some links at the end of this video showing you where you can find me at different places. So like I said, the journey's just beginning. I hope you'll join me. It's going to be quite the ride. We got some serious work to do, but I love to connect, I love to learn, I love to grow. Thank you, and I hope you tune into my videos. Enjoy the interview. So one more piece that I absolutely need to add in there is that I'm in the early works of creating a documentary that is going to show my entire journey with my skin, with my arthritis, with all the adversities that this path has helped me overcome from front to end. But I'm not going to talk too much about that now. All the footwork is going to be done on my YouTube channel. Like I said, you'll be able to find me using the links at the end of the video. So if you're interested in that, check me out. It's going to be real. It's going to be legit. We're going to turn some heads. We're going to bring some more awareness to this lifestyle and start helping some people. Stay sweet. I'm down here at the International School of Detoxification in Punta Gorda, Florida. I am blessed to have the opportunity to speak with none other Dr. Morse. One more time, bring it in. I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for this man. Basically, I just gave him the lowdown, my story, my history using steroid drugs that didn't work for me. There wasn't really, I bounced between a bunch of different doctors, and then it was one day I was up at the University of New Hampshire studying something I didn't even care about. But I was a type into the search engine, detoxification, and I was studying the different systems of the human body. The lymphatic system interested me in particular. So I typed in detoxification, lymphatic system. Bang! Bang! Dr. Morse.
What brought you to that lymphatic
I know, it was
system?
Divine. It was divine.
Oh my God.
So anyways, let's just talk about real quick how important the lymphatic system is. Not only that, but also how important a role of fruit plays in cleansing the lymphatic system.
Well, when you look at the lymphatic system, which is unfortunate, this planet doesn't have a lot of knowledge around it,
right.
And we're bringing that out to them so they can see that. They don't know the interplay between the kidneys, adrenals, and filtration of that system,
right.
But also the skin and thyroid.
Yes.
Into that.
Yes.
And that's where you're dealing with is
exactly.
the skin. So you know your kidneys aren't filtering, and you were talking about there you don't see filtration.
No.
So the lymphatic system is the sewer system. That's simple. You
right.
gotta have a sewer. Anytime chemistry combusts, anytime you combust or burn chemistry, you're gonna have residues from that. And we see that in cars and things, and we have an exhaust system to get rid of that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we throw it in the air, and then we breathe it, and then we get it out. But all exhaust like that's acidic.
Exactly.
So you have to get it out of the body because it's acidic.
Right.
And so you have a system to do that. Medical doctors are fixated on the kitchen, the blood.
Yeah.
And you can have perfect blood, and have tumors all through you.
Right.
Different system. It's a different system.
So there's not enough awareness about the lymphatic system, and like you just said, the kidneys play a huge role too. Now, I played football for 9 years, and I, believe it or not, at one point I was big and beefed up.
No kidding.
And I had a strength coach that said, he gave me a size shirt that was one size bigger than me. He says, I need you to fill this out in 3 months' time. I need you eating a pint of ice cream every night before you go to bed. And look where that landed me.
Oh,
so I wanna completely right now on the record talk about what high protein diets do to the kidneys.
Well, a good point. And even the dairy products and dairy protein too.
Yeah.
So dairy is one of the most mucosic responsive, as we were talking about. It causes a lot of mucus to build up. And that mucus translates into acids.
Right.
And that's what you see on the skin when you get rosacea and you get all the things that you're dealing with, acne and just everything like that.
Everything of that nature.
But proteins in general are not used by the human body. The body cannot use protein. The body has to take protein and break it down into, as you know, amino acids, right? So it's amino acid structures. Amino acid structured food, as the simplistic structures, are your fruits and your berries, your melons, and your vegetables. They're proteins in the way that they have amino acid structures.
Right.
Anything that's structure has amino acids.
Right.
But proteins are complex amino acids. That hurts the kidneys. That has an acid ash during digestion, and that acid ash is what breaks down the bowels and the kidneys.
Right, and then the skin problems like
the skin problems, everything else. You have to have alkaline ash foods. That's your fruits and berries and melons and your vegetables. When you have acid ash foods, which is predominantly grains, beans, meats, then you get an acid blowback on that. And that changes the nature of the blood and everything. So now you bring in your buffering system for calcium, all that applies.
Yes, and transitioning, when I first transitioned away from the proteins onto the fruit, there was a little bit of a crash. But over the past 6 months, I've been entirely raw, and there's been this steady climb in the right direction. I'm on the bike, I'm moving around a little bit, I'm trying to swim, not too much because I know the lactic acid can't get out if
you're not filtering.
Yeah, we got to get these kidneys full.
You don't want to create additional acid when you're not filtering. And we're talking about not filtering. That means is when you pee, you want to have sediment in it. You want to have snow, sediment, mucus in your urine. That shows that your urine is filtering your metabolitic waste, your acids out of the body. When your urine is good, when your urine is clear, where's your waste? Where's your systemic waste going? They're not going.
Yeah.
And you see
hanging around. They're hanging around. We got to kick them out. So now moving a little bit in a spiritual direction because I got to throw that in there.
I love that. That's my favorite.
I got to tell you, just the way my priorities have changed tuning into not only your videos but also making some of these things that you recommend a habitual thing in my life has been incredible. I read your book. I've been reading a lot of Paul Twitchell. I'm in the middle of the Shiraki Sugmad right now.
My God.
I'm really tuning in there. So, but
you're
anyways,
high level of awareness.
Yeah, and I think especially within my demographic, unfortunately, a lot of people are kind of trapped in some of the vices. You know, like I was big into the drugs and alcohol for a while, but there was never a fullness there. I never really got that full, real happiness. Yeah. And getting more tuned into this, I've kind of found more purpose. And I think that I'm really excited to be able to not only heal myself, but also use that to give that to other people. And it's kind of it's a much more filling and real happiness, comparatively speaking.
Well, you know, really, and we talked about this earlier this morning in the conference here. You realize that you come into this world alone. You live alone except for the people that you pull around you, and when it's time to leave your body here and take off, you leave alone.
Right.
So everyone is really alone within themselves. It's that aloneness, it's that deep inner self that's alone you want to tap to, because that's you. That's the true you. Right. This is just a body. Your mind is just an instrument you're using to figure things out and to move you around creation. Your emotions is just to give some kind of an elevated experience of it. But in reality, you're pure consciousness.
Yeah, that's so
exactly.
That's so interesting.
It is, because you're not formed as consciousness.
Right, and you know, when I started transitioning away from the drugs and the alcohol, and I remember very clearly being up in that dorm room and saying, you know what, I'm not going to go out and party. I'm going to read a little bit and do my thing. And so I did some meditating, and then ensued some of the spiritual experiences, out-of-body experiences, things like that. And it's just been, there's the desire for me to go down that road is like, go. The green light is just saying go, 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 go. And then what was once, you know, my entire life. It's so interesting. There's just a lack of interest there now. So
well, because you're an advanced being. And it took your situation to go through to kind of shake you and wake you up.
Right.
And all it is just said, wake up.
Yeah, it was a blessing. It was a blessing, yeah.
And you're wakening up. All you're doing is wakening up. There's nothing to learn because you already are that which is.
Right.
So you're already consciousness. You don't have to learn it. You just have to be it.
Right.
And the only way you can be it is learn to stop thinking.
Yes.
The two things that Buddha and Jesus and all the spiritual greats talked about is stop thinking and stop desiring. Just hang out in the now for a while. Be present. And everything just falls to you. Everything is, it's amazing. It's like hands, there's a divine hand guiding your world.
Exactly. I love when you said that earlier. That is the truth. That is the truth. And I'm so excited to keep doing this. I'm going to get down. I will do whatever it takes. I had to sell my truck to get down here to be here for this class. But it was worth it because it's getting warm out now. I'm from Massachusetts, so I've got to figure something out when October. Yeah, I might have to move down here. Who knows?
Massachusetts, baby.
But yeah, I'm gonna get back down here in October, and like I said, I want to get a 3rd page in this book. We're gonna dig it deep this summer. But I just want to say thank you one more time again. I appreciate all the work you're doing, and this is there's no words to say how much I appreciate you. So I'm looking forward to taking this to the next level.
Just a messenger, man.
Yep.
Just a messenger.
Thank you, Dr. Morse.